Welcome, everybody. It tastes different in gaming news. What's on the news today? Justice. Sweet, sweet justice. All right. We are living in an unjust world and unjust times. But thank God for the court system that just gave Activision $14 million from these darn cheaters. Call of Duty cheat maker ordered to pay Activision over $14 million in damages and give them their domain name. Name. That's kind of hard to say. A high-profile video game cheat maker has been ordered to pay Activision over $14 million in damages and hand over its domain name. The United States District Court of the Central District of California granted Activision's motion for default judgment in the civil case against Engine Owning, which sells cheats for a number of Call of Duty games as well as Counter-Strike, Battlefield, and Titanfall. Activision is awarded $14,465,600.18 and a peso. Last part I was joking. In statutory damages and $292,912 in attorney's fees. And the court issued a permanent injunction to enjoin, this is hard to say, permanent injunction to enjoin Engine Owning's unlawful conduct and to transfer its domain name, www.engineowning.to, which I'm not sure what TO is. They got to give all that to Activision. Activision successfully argued that Engine Owning continued to circumvent its security systems and sell the cheating software in violation of the Digital Millennium Copyright Act, DMCA. It's called for the minimum statutory damages of $200 under the DMCA multiplied by the general approximation of the number of downloads of the cheating software in the United States. So basically, they are saying it was $200 a download at 72,328 downloads for a total of $14,465,600 and a peso. The court found the request reasonable because when I think about that kind of money, I'm thinking reasonable. So in February 2023, a judge ruled that Engine Owning must pay Activision $3 million in damages after a lawsuit, which blah, 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 blah. This is back in the Modern Warfare 3 hype. So I'm not going to go into everything because this, I'm anti-cheat, period. Bar none. If it's a single-player game and you want to cheat yourself, go for it. Don't care. But if you're playing online against others, you're a scumbag if you cheat. So that is a butt ton of money. Now, I don't know what they charged for the downloads. I don't know if they charged more than $200. If you're paying $200 to cheat in Call of Duty, you're pretty sad. But it's a lot of money. So $200 a pop. I personally think it was justice. I think these people deserve to be put out of business. And I think people who cheat should, have to walk across hot coals or eat Taco Bell twice a day. So I believe in capital punishment. So what do you think, Nick? Do you believe that this was a just sum for a just amount? Or is it just somebody making some money?
Yeah. I mean,
yeah. Well, at least Microsoft's getting some of that, $69 billion back.
Yeah, I guess. Good news for Activision Blizzard, I guess, on this front. Got rid of some of the cheaters. There's going to be others. They pop up like spring chickens, as spring chickens do. So, it is what it is. I don't know if it's justified. I don't know how much Engine Owning was charging for the cheating software. That $200 is the minimum, I guess, for damages that you can request under the DMCA. So they wanted that multiplied by how many downloads. So that came out to the $14 million, according to how this reads. So, I don't know how much they were charging or how they were doing the whole cheating software.
Yeah. So just a quick Google search. I'm actually on their website, and this looks to be I guess this is Europe.
Yeah.
It's just the first thing I came across. It's the one with the weird C and the two lines running through it. So, I'm so awesome. Anyways, so according to this, you can get a 30-day full price for $19.95 or 0.67 whatever dollars those are. So if people are paying $20 a month, let's just say that's what it is, $20 a month at 72,000. I mean, if they were all doing it for a year, I mean, I think that's justifiable. I think that hopefully will put this place out of business. And normally I'm pro people, but people that cheat I'm not pro.
Yeah, I don't like cheating either. I don't know. It's two things. It's twofold for me. It's like, yes, I mean, all these games are rampant with cheaters, bots, and various things like that. And it is partly because of companies such as this doing things that they've done, but it's also partly, I feel like, the developers behind the games such as Call of Duty and stuff like that don't do enough to make sure that their stuff doesn't get hacked or, whatever. So it's twofold. It's like, it is what it is. But I mean, I guess good for them. In engine owning, they're gonna, depending on how much this company made, right? However long this has been going on, and whatever that equates out to, depending on the people that paid, and is a download, like, is that every single, because you said, was it, you said $20 for a day?
No, 30 days.
Oh,
for a month.
Okay, $20 for a month. So, if they've been in operation for and 72,328 downloads, does that mean, like, if I buy a month, is that considered one download? And then if I buy another month, is that considered two downloads, or is that still considered one? Am I just one user, right? So
yeah, I think that would just
I would think so too. So I mean, that could be that could be a pretty good chunk of change, which means that the 14 million may not put engine owning, because they just got to get rid of their domain. I mean, they can spin up another domain, so they can move operations elsewhere. So this probably does not really, it hurts them financially, but it may not out them. But if it's not them, it's other ones too, right? So there's a bigger problem than just taking these people to court over these things. It's not going to stop them. I don't know what will, though.
No,
technically.
Well,
it's a profit making.
We should create a device.
It makes profit.
I think we should create a device that hooks onto your keyboard or controller. And if you enable a cheat device while playing a multiplayer game, a razor blade comes up and lops off your finger.
Just one at a time.
Just one at a time, because you get 10 tries. unless you're Billy down the road.
Unless you're already missing some fingers. Then
yeah,
you get a couple freebies.
But no, I never understood the why anybody would want to cheat against other people.
I don't know either, man.
I never understood.
I'd rather
that.
be good
when Halo
at a competitive game because I'm just good at it, right? Not because some piece of software or whatever is helping me be good at it. But
yeah, when Halo 2 came out and the multiplayer was really going on it, we would use the errors of the game to mess with our friends. We'd have some competitive stuff with friends. And we would do that. We would use the, wall glitches and stuff to hide the bomb and things like that, just to screw with our friends. But that was something we did as friends, people that knew each other. That's not cheating. That's just being stupid with your friends. But when you go online and I'm playing a competitive game against strangers, if you're cheating, that's pretty pathetic. That you're going to rob the experience of others just so you can feel good about yourself is pretty pathetic. I mean, it really is. It's sad. I mean,
True.
and I think these companies should not be allowed to exist. In my personal opinion, I think a company that is built to cheat other people like this, it's just wrong. To me, that's like people that put scanners, credit card scanners on the scanners at Walmart or the gas station or whatever. To me, that's just as bad. They should not be allowed. So I don't know. I just never understood the fascination.
Yeah,
I mean,
me neither. I mean, I don't like cheating in games. And, you know, like you said, if you're doing like a single player game, or maybe you're playing the game with your a group of friends, and you want to, you know, and everybody knows, and you're just having fun, then that's one thing. But
yeah,
if you're doing a ranked competitive match, like, you shouldn't have any of that stuff on there. Now,
exactly.
I mean, I don't think. I hate that these companies are around, but the companies are around because people buy the product, right? If
Yep.
people didn't buy the product, then the company wouldn't exist. So don't buy the product. But there'll be plenty of people to buy the product, so therefore the company or the product will remain. No matter what Activision, Blizzard, or any other company does to counteract that, there's always going to be a demand for that product because that product sells, right? And it goes back to the, you know,
Yeah.
not necessarily vote with your wallet type thing, but, you know, those people that cheat don't cheat, right? But they're going to anyway, so can't really stop that.
Yeah. No, and it's you know, it just shows that there's just some people out there that truly just do not care about anybody but themselves. And honestly, if they even cared about themselves, they wouldn't do it, because if you want to dominate and feel good about yourself, you need to practice. I mean, some people out there are just damn good. And then you see people out there that are just cheating. You know, how did you shoot me through that wall? Well, I hit this button right here and, you know, I get x-ray mode. You know, it's just, it's pathetic. You know,
Right.
all these streamers that are getting caught cheating, and it's like, I don't get it. I don't get the fascination.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, you're
I don't
exactly
know.
right.
Maybe I'm just too
No,
honest.
you're exactly right. I mean, like, if you want to be good at a competitive game, that's all you do is you play that game, right? Those people that go to like Evo, like the fighting games and stuff and like that, they don't just like, someone doesn't put a controller in their hand and turn on Tekken and then all of a sudden they're a Tekken master. No, they play that game every day, learning every combo, learning every move set and how to counteract things, and they just dissect the crap out of, you know, the character or the game that they're of that game, so they can be competitive and go to matches like that, right? They don't just like, people want the easy way out of things. It feels like some people do, where, you know, like my kids, especially when they were younger, you know, it's like, oh, I don't like this game because I'm not good at it. And it's like, but you just started playing.
Exactly. My kids the same damn way. And you know, if you pull up to an Evo tournament and you got a kid going, so how do I hold this? You know, you're about to get violated, or this kid's in the wrong place, because you don't get good picking it up. You get good holding
and
it.
And that goes for
and
anything.
playing and practicing.
Right?
Exactly. You know,
you don't just do something and then all of a sudden you know how to do it, or you're an expert at it. That's just not how things work.
Yeah. Yeah. If you have kids and you're listening to this, put your kids in the room. I want them to hear this. Don't cheat. Cheaters are little
practice
bitches.
Makes perfect.
They suck.
You want to be perfect? Practice.
My kids, they all play musical instruments and things like that, and they're all really good at it because they practice. They practice. Nick violates me on, you know, like Blaze Blue, Street Fighter, probably most shooters, but I kick his ass on Dead or Alive.
Only because he cheats. That's why.
No, it's because you can't beat my Bayman. Because I
Just
use
grapples
that character.
over.
I practice
Over.
that character. I learned his moves. And, he's right, though. I grapple. You throw a punch, I'm going to take it and shove it up your own butt. That's how I play with Bayman. But that's because I had a lot of practice. When Dead or Alive 3 came out, I played the living crap out of it because I met some really nice guys online who offered me hints and advice. And then we ended up finding some more guys. And we had a group that we would just battle all the time. That's how I got good. So, I don't need a cheat device. My cheat device is my brain.
Yeah.
My brain is that good. And these masterful thumbs.
He's got a game genie up there.
Got a game genie up my ass. But no, I think this is justified. I personally think the company should have been forced out of business. I think they should have been given a list of every gamer who has downloaded their crap and is still in use. And I think they should all be banned. I think they should have their PCs taken away, their Xboxes, PlayStations, and Nintendos, freaking Tamagotchis. I think all of it should have been taken away.
But they did say something about banning people or something like that. I was reading.
Yeah, I saw that.
Something about I don't know. They said something about
all the accounts found to have participated in any form of boosting behavior in multiplayer or Warzone ranked play would have their SR reset and removed from the leaderboard ahead of the Season 4 launch. So they are doing some things to the people.
They'll be permanently restricted from accessing ranked modes and multiplayer and Modern Warfare 3 and Warzone. So
Yep. I'm still good with lopping off a finger, but hey, I don't get to make the laws. So, but you got anything else, bud?
Nope. Stop cheating.
All right. Stop cheating. All right. You made it to the end. Let me know. Do you think we should start lopping off fingers for cheaters? Do you think the lawsuit went far enough? Do you think this will deter cheaters in any way? I don't think this group here does at all. But let us know what you think. Give us your comments there in the comment section below. Let us know your feelings on it. Do you feel like I do? So, anyways, you got it to the end. Hit the buttons, like, subscriptions, notifications, all that good stuff. And until next time, see ya.